ॐ अज्ञानतिमिरन्दस्य ज्ञानञ्जनं शलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। गुरवे गौरचन्द्राय राधिकायै तदालये कृष्णाय कृष्णभक्ताय तद्भक्ताय नमो नमः। नारायणं गुरुं वन्दे शरण्यं भक्तबान्धवं गौरमनुविष्टं पूर्णां राधदास्यं प्रदायकम् निरूपानुगाचार्यवर्यं रूपमञ्जरिप्रेष्ठकं पतितपावनकरुण्यं युगाचार्य नारायणम्। वञ्चकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। नमो महावदन्याय कृष्णप्रेमप्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्णचैतन्य नाम्ने गौरत्विषे नमः। श्यामसुन्दर श्रीकन्धशेखर स्मिरहासर मुरली मनोहर राधिकर सिकमं कृपानिधे स्वप्रिया चरण किङ्करीं कुरु। तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वृंदाई तुलसी देव्याय प्रियाय केशवास च कृष्ण भक्ति प्रदे देवी सत्यवत्याय नमो नमः। श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौर भक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे. So first of all, I begin offering my most humble obeisances to the dust of the lotus feet of Paramaradhatama Sri Guru Pada Padma Nita Lila Pravishta Om Vishnu Pada Paramahamsa Paribrajacharya Ashtotara Satasi Srimad Bhakti Vedanta Narayana Goswami Maharaj Shila Gurudeva, and to my most worshipable Shiksha and Sannyasa Guru Nita Lila Pravishta Om Vishnu Pada Paramahamsa Paribrajacharya Ashtotara Satasi Srimad Bhakti Vijnana Bharati Goswami Maharaj, and to all Shri Rupanova Gauriya Guru Varga, all Tridandi Sannyasis, Brahmacharis, Vaishnavas, Vaishnavis, and to all the assembled devotees here today, my most respectful obeisances. So by the Father's mercy of Srila Gurudeva and all Mahabhagavata Acharyas, we are able to assemble here one more time. Verse 11. Apiyana patni upagata priyaye hagatres tam vandrisham saki sunivriting achuto vaha kantanga sanga kucha kumkumaranjitaya undasraja kula patir ihavati gandaha. O dear friends, has Achyuta, who is eternally fixed in his loving nature, passed this way with his sweetheart, giving your eyes the supreme bliss of the sight of the heart-capturing and beautiful sweetness of his body. We feel that he must have taken this path because we are picking up the scent of the enchanting fragrance of his kunda garland, which swings over his heart and which is now smeared with the kumkum from the breast of his beloved. The commentary of Srila Jiva Goswami Pada Vaishnava Toshani. Now a special topic will be discussed. Shukadeva Goswami said, taking someone with him, Krishna disappeared. It is not clear mention with which beloved he went away. This will be disclosed later on in the coming verses. So in this verse, Shukadeva Goswami, he reveals his inner mood. He says, Sri Bhagavan has many incarnations, but I, Shukadeva, am specially attracted to Swayam Bhagavan Shri Krishna. And Sri Bhagavan has also many associates, but I have a special attachment to the Brajavasis. And out of all of them, I am exceptionally attracted towards the Brajadevis. So this confidential fact is common knowledge, but hardly anyone knows that out of all the Brajadevis, Srimati Radhika attracts me the most. The gradation of my attachment is according to the level of the devotee's superiority. And my heart is hesitant to directly tell about Srimati Radhika's superiority because her position is highly secret. However, knowing her superior position and failing to describe it, I would be at fault for hiding this knowledge. So, affected by this fear, I wish to reveal this knowledge. So, Krishna is always performing confidential pastimes with Srimati Radhika, who is the prominent of the Brajadevis. And Shukadeva Goswami, he was most attracted by these leelas, but he has not mentioned them anywhere. Therefore, no one knows about them, means the leelas with Srimati Radhika. So, among all the devotees, there are gradations according to the level of their prema. And these will determine their superiority to the other one. So therefore, Shukadeva Goswami, he is having affection for them in the same amount of their qualification. But this confidential lila is only for the devotees in the Madhurya Ras, not for other rasas. Therefore, Shukadeva Goswami, he felt hesitant to openly describe these lilas because of the presence of unqualified persons in the audience. And even among those who are in Madhurya Rasa, there are also different levels of qualification. So therefore, Shukadeva Goswami, he had the desire to reveal the confidential pastimes. So now we are going to explain the verse itself, the meaning of the verse. So the Sakis of Srimati Radhika, they ask the wives of the deers, the doves, did Krishna come this way with his sweetheart? But they did not mention the name of Srimati Radhika. So Shukadeva Goswami is saying that from time to time, whenever I find opportunity, I will indirectly reveal these through the words of the opposite party, means Chandravali's party. Or sometimes, being deeply absorbed, I may openly reveal this secret, but I will not speak her name directly, means Radha's name. Now, it's called Vyanjana Vritti, means to speak indirectly. So through this Vyanjana Vritti, many different rasas can be revealed, but the direct meaning cannot do that. It means that speaking directly is not the best way. If you speak indirectly, you can explain even better. Sometimes by speaking indirectly, very astonishing meanings can manifest. And by that, some special ecstasy manifests. So with this intention, Shukadeva Goswami, he revealed this topic through Radhika's Swapaksha Sakis, the gopis who belong to the group of Srimati Radhika. You have to remember that this Ras Leela is the Ras Leela from Bhagavatam, and Bhagavatam speaks about Sharadiya Ras, and Sharadiya Ras is the Ras that Krishna takes away Srimati Radhika with him, and the other gopis start searching for him, and they will afterwards find Srimati Radhika alone in the forest, and they will come together, and then they will look for Krishna, and they will sing Gopi Gita. Like yesterday, we had this Krishna Vasanti Ras. Vasanti Ras is described in Gita Govinda of Jayadeva Goswami. So Vasanti Ras is the Ras which happens in Govardhan with only the Nitya Siddha Gopis. Now when Krishna took Radhika and suddenly disappeared, Radhika's Sakis had a suspicion that Krishna has taken Radha with him. But all the other gopis, they did not know about this, and they were searching for Krishna. And the Radharani Sakis, they separate from the main groups of gopis. And then they begin to search for Srimati Radha. So the other Sakis, they were in a big group, so they did not feel any suspicion that the small group of Srimati Radhika's gopis, they were actually looking for Srimati Radhika. So this verse was spoken by the Sakis of Srimati Radhika. They asking the doves if Krishna has passed on this way with his beloved. But the doves, they may ask the gopis, Krishna is Van Bihari, means he plays in the forest, and we are Vanachari, means we live in the forest. So therefore, what is so surprising if we can see each other in the forest? Therefore, the Sakis told, he came this time with his beloved, but very often he comes alone. When he is with Sri Radha, many different anubhavas, means external signs of ecstasy, decorate his body, indicating that he's experiencing supreme bliss. So seeing his condition when he is with Radha, this is the supreme pleasure for the eyes of the Radhika Swapaksha gopis. So it means Krishna becomes more beautiful, more attractive when he is with Radha, and the gopis like to see him like this. So if Krishna has come on your way, it is not proper for you to hide this information from us, because we are his intimate and very faithful associates. Just by his scent, we can know everything about him. So it means before they see Krishna, before Krishna comes to them, first comes Krishna's fragrance, Krishna's scent. So they felt that scent. What was the scent? It was the kundamala mixed with the kumkum from the breast of Srimati Radhika. They can easily recognize this fragrance. They know very well Krishna's fragrance, also Radharani's fragrance. They can easily understand. And also they can see that the dogs are feeling so much pleasure because they have seen Krishna, they have darshan of Krishna. So in this way, this verse is expressing the enthusiasm of the Sakhis mixed with humility and politeness. So the wives of the deer, although they're not married according to religious rites, they are married by anurag, means their love for each other. Although the doe is not married according to religious rites, this is accepted as legitimate and she is to be praised. In this way, Krishna came very close to the does and he was accompanied by his beloved. So therefore the does, they were witnessing this very beautiful sight of Sri Radha and Krishna. So this darshan of the divine couple is the topmost joy to the eyes. Then the Sakhis are saying, "Oh, doe, you are most fortunate, so you should be praised." So in the same way that Krishna is to be praised, her beloved, his beloved also, Srimati Radhika, must be glorified. Now the commentary of Srila Vishwanatha Chakravarti Thakur, Sarartha Darshini. So the Brajadevis were inquiring about Krishna from Prithvi Devi, but they did not get any answer. They thought, alas, Prithvi is wonderfully painted with the signs from her beloved Shri Krishna's lotus feet, the flag, the thunderbolt, etc. So she's taking pleasure as Swadina Bhartrika, means bringing the husband under her control. But now she has become blind by pride. So she will not acknowledge us. So thinking like this, the gopis, they moved forward and they saw a doe roaming in the forest. So they pointed at her and said, "Hey Sakhi, wife of the deer, did Shri Krishna pass by you with his beloved?" Then they called the doe as Sakhi. They said, "Although you are the wife of the deer, you are also the beloved of Shri Krishna like us. Therefore, Krishna must have come here. Did the sight of his charming form increase the pleasure of your eyes?" So after watching the does who were walking ahead in their natural way, the gopis said, "Yes, surely they have seen Krishna, and they are replying to us." So they said, "There is no need to ask anything more. We will show him to you. Just follow us." So as those were moving ahead, they kept looking back to see if the gopis are coming. So the gopis said, "The trees may be cruel to us, but in Vrindavan, the does are merciful and they allow us to follow them." But what happened? After some time, the gopis, they lost sight of the does in the middle of the forest. Then they thought, "Oh, they gave us an indication where Krishna is, but they did not show him to us." Then one Sakhi said, "Krishna may be certainly hiding nearby, and fearing him, the does have disappeared." So these gopis were thinking in this way, when suddenly they detected the aroma of Krishna's body. Then they exclaimed, "Sakhi, certainly Krishna is hiding in this forest, because the air is carrying his scent. We can smell Krishna's kunda garland mixed with the kumkum from his beloved breasts." So then the gopis, they conclude that Krishna was very close. Krishna is known as Kulapati, Kulapati means the enjoyer of all the gopis. But here Krishna gave up his Kulapati Nishta and he's enjoying only with one gopi. So we can understand every time the importance of reading the purport of the acharyas. If we just read the verses, how can you understand how complex is that situation? How many things happened in between? So without sadhu sangha, without hearing harikatha from our acharyas, we will never realize the meaning of shastra. So real reading of shastra means reading the words, the explanation of our acharyas. We have to remember that in the audience of Shukadeva Goswami, there were all types of people. So he has to speak to all of them. But our acharyas in our line, they will select only the moods, what is only for us, and they will give us the proper direction. Hare Krishna.